I was just browsing on the internet in a JKD forum. Then I saw this post about this guy asking what would it like to eat a BG? Would it stop the fight? A BG or Bruce Lee JKD is like you just put the fingers through the guy's eyes, right? And funny enough, in the comment section, there are at least 20-30 people that claim they put the finger through people's eyes, not go deep. Not go deep is this much. And then they also claim that some of them that they did it many times. That's a lot of eyeballs. So it's funny that it's look like that's the new theme of the martial art communities. Martial artists always talk about combative stuff and violence, but there's something they never tell you. Let's discuss that. What do you look for when you seek a martial art instructor? When you seek a dojo, a style, a lineages, or just look up to your famous martial artists, heroes? Is it their ability to shut somebody off? Is it their toughness, never give up, push the limit? Is it their fame, money, people respect them, right? But it seemed like a theme that a lot of decent martial artists now, they just talking about how good they are and how easy they can beat up others, right? Maybe I should do exactly the same. Maybe I start to talk about peace too much. That's why people on my channel start to find it boring. Yeah, I should do that. Every time I beat up my student in the demonstration, yeah, I should feel good about it. I should have gesture like, wow, that feel good. And let me tell you, these things are non-rehearsal, right? I'm just like, attack me any way you like. Then I shut him off. He not be able to touch me. See how fast I am? My stuff works. See that? You see that? Nah, that's so stupid, man. Let me tell you, right? The goal of training martial art, I don't know about everyone else, but my goal of training martial art is so that nobody can bully me ever again. Because I guess bullied before. So why I just have like a tiny bit more skills, then I want to apply it to somebody else, right? I hate people doing violent stuff to me. So why I want to do it to somebody else? Not even like poke them in the eyes, right? Punch them in the throat, right? Those things are nasty, man. Like, if I ever have to apply my stuff in the street to defend myself, I'm gonna feel extremely bad about it, even though the guy tried to hurt me. It's because I will regret that I cannot stop it from happening. I cannot avoid it. I have to use it. I have to put the other guy into the hospital, because if I don't do that, he gonna put me into the hospital, right? The dark side that martial artists never tell you is the injuries, the PTSD, right? I see that so much. Like if you look at in martial art history, right? You can see Master Miyamoto Musashi, one of the greatest samurai slash ronin in Japan. He went to 2 freaking war and he win over 60 deadly duel with the real sword. And at the end, he said, violence is bad. I'm just gonna use the wooden sword now. And he also said that the ultimate purpose of martial art is not to use it, right? And this guy going to war. This guy experienced like 50 more times violence than what I experienced, right? The founder of Aikido, Ushiba Osensei, right? He created Aikido and then he's like, just peace. And then before he created Aikido, he was the assassin from the Japanese Empire, right? Like this guy is the assassin, he tortured people, and then after 7 years he go nuts. Then he's like, okay, I come out with the art of peace. No more fighting, right? No more cutting, no more real violence. So I look up to these guys as an example, right? When I practice this art, I know that it affects me mentally and physically, because physically it's like when you want your stuff to work or not, you have to test it with your friends, right? You have to ask your friend, hey, attack me as hard as you can. Like, are you trying? And then so when they attack me as hard as I can, I have to try my best to defend myself. If I fail that, I eat a real punch. If I be able to do that, but I cannot pull my punches because I'm panicked, I hurt my friends. And I have concussion, my friend got concussions, my teacher got concussions. A lot of people got concussion, man, and concussions are no joke. Now in the sports science world, people start to look at the NFL statistic, right? The career for these players is around 3.5 years, and all of the NFL players, when they participate into the league, right, the professional league, they lose about 20 years of life compared to a normal individuals. And the sport is football, not like fighting, like killing each other. It's just football, right? Just from hard contacts. So physically you will have concussions. A lot of my friends got shoulder injuries from practice too much, from too much punchings. I pull my knees, right? And my teacher pulled my knee from kicking too much. Well, I cannot name it, man. It takes a very long list to just talk about injuries and stuff, right? And then also you experience PTSD, right? PTSD is no joke. They're gonna screw up your mind. Look at the like real self-defense based scenario martial art, like Krav Maga, for example, right? They do scenarios so much that they develop a trigger inside the brain. So now they're always like this. They cannot tell the difference, right? Just like a police, right? Just like a security jobs, right? You exposed to violence so much, now you cannot tell the difference. When you look at people, you want to assess them. When you look at people, you want to profile them. Like, is he a threat? Is he got weapons? Where is his right hand? Those kind of things, right? And it's not healthy to walk around the street like a crowded street with people and then you start to profile every single one of them, right? That's not healthy and that's not fun at all. So I don't know about you guys, and I would love to hear your thought on this. Do you believe it worth the risk to chase the combative stuff, to chase the deadly stuff in exchange of your injuries, both physically and mentally? Or do you have any curves? Let me know in the comment sections. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I always said, techniques don't win the fight. Repetition does. So make sure you train hard, but don't train too hard that you injure yourself. Thank you. See you in the next episode. I'm Jay and this is EZ Wing Chun.